was shy. Everything was written. That's, I think, John the 20th chapter.
John 20 and verse 30. And many other signs truly did Yahawashi in the presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book.
So he did many signs. It was not written. We don't know what Yahawashi showed his disciples, man. What he was showing them, we don't know. But it's not written. Okay? So, like the brother said, we'll find out in the world to come. Alright? So certain things weren't written. You know what I mean? That's what the Spirit just had us going on there. But everything that's written, that scripture tells you we know about. Matter of fact, let's get at 1 Corinthians 13 and 9. So you had dudes talk about, the tribe of Dan, the tribe of Dan and the tribe of Dan. It's not written what the tribe of Dan is. It's not written. Scripture tells you he's not written in Revelation 7th chapter. Part of the 1/4. He's not there, man. The scripture says, Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes. Not as himself as the tribe of Dan, as one of the tribes, man. So we don't know what tribe he's in, what became. That's a mystery.
Yep.
That's a mystery.
And then every time you got Jakes that try to actually go into it, they end up falling out the truth.
Yeah,
like it was a camp. I think they used to learn under elders apostles, and they started mentioning the tribe of Dan a lot, and they ended up falling out. Now where you at, man? They ended up being against the 12 tribes chart. Now they back in the world. You see, so man, you gotta be careful in this thing, man. Don't try to search other things that's too deep for you to understand. You trying to go into you searching up Dan on a blue letter, and you trying to go into it like where's he at now? If we know who Judah is, we gotta know who Dan is. Listen, man, that was not given to us, man.
That was not given to us, man. Okay, you're trying to be deep, trying to be the one. Man, fall back. Talking about that. What you got? 1 Corinthians 13 and 9?
Come on, 1 Corinthians 13 and 9. For we know in part and we prophesy in part.
Yeah, whatever's written, that's what we know. We prophesy in part. Go ahead, let's read on.
Verse 10. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away.
Yeah, when Yahawashi come in all things, man.
Yep.
But whatever's written, that's what the Most High want us to know. That's what he wants us to go into. All this about this mystery and that, we don't know. A lot of things you may extrapolate, but we don't know. Okay, tribe of Dan, we don't know, man. That's why the scripture says in Proverbs 25:16.
Proverbs chapter 25 and verse 16, and it reads, Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee.
Matter of fact, and we know honey is the word.
Yeah.
Because he told St. John the River, they eat the book, and it was his mouth sweet as honey.
Sweet as honey.
So he said what? Let's read again.
Proverbs 25 and 16, Hast thou found honey?
Word, go ahead.
Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomited.
And you vomit. You see that with guys who try to get super deep and end up vomiting the entire knowledge. Everything they learn, they just start vomiting it back up. Then they become more and more bugged out to the fact that we're not even an Israelite no more. Some of them don't even believe there's a Most High. See?
And it all started from them trying to search out things that was too much for them to understand.
Done. See? That's why the scripture says, let's get Hebrews 5 and 12. See? So you found honey, you got to eat what's sufficient for you. Everybody's not on the same level, at the same level of understanding. The elders are elders for a reason. See? They have greater understanding, and plus they have experience. See? But you just come in and you're trying to digest all the knowledge at one time. You're gonna vomit it back up.
Yeah.
You can't give a baby steak, man. He's gonna end up choking.
Yeah.
See? That's not a race to try to be the baddest prophet in the knowledge, man. You're not gaining brownie points with the Most High. That don't mean nothing, man. But his brother know the most scriptures like that. Now, Most High don't give a damn about that, man. Come on, man. What did Paul say, man? In 1 Corinthians the 13th chapter, he said. Matter of fact, we're gonna read that after. But what you got?
Hebrews. What I got?
5 and 12.
5 and 12. For when It's like, for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat.
You need the milk, man. You need the milk, man. All right? And with the milk, you can cut any scholar.
Yep.
Cut any scholar. You can cut vocab, James White, because what are they saying? Jesus came for everybody. Right? The Gentiles is everybody, man. The Gentiles is the other nations, man. You don't have to keep no laws anymore. That's done away with. The milk scriptures you learn, cut them guys, man. You don't even got to get super deep to cut them clowns, man. The milk is it's more than enough, man. And as you master the milk, then you start getting to the mid, then you start getting to the mashed potatoes, then you start getting to the steak. All right? But it takes time, man. Nothing happens overnight, man.
You grow in this thing. You become a newborn baby in this thing. You start growing.
Yeah.
And as you're growing, you'll be able to start digesting, like the brother was mentioning.
Yeah.
You know, more. You know, if you go from the milk.
Yeah.
You know, to the mashed potatoes to the steak.
Yeah.
See,
you can't. You know, that's how you got to teach certain things, man. So, brother, just come into knowledge. You don't tell brother you got to keep the Passover, keeping it. No, build the brother as he believe more, then he'll start doing.
Yeah.
So you can't just put everything on him. It'll end up bugging him out. See? That's why. What scripture is called that?
We call 1 Corinthians 13.
No, I said Hebrews 5:12.
Yeah, Hebrews 5 and 12. Then it wasn't 1 Corinthians.
Nah, I can't even remember what I was about to call.
Oh yeah, come on. Verse 13 and 11.
Oh no, 1 Corinthians, yeah, 13 and 1.
13 and 1. Gotcha.
Because we were saying about trying to get super deep.
Yeah.
Well, this is what Paul said. Let's say what he said.
1 Corinthians 13 and 1. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass or tinkling chimbal. Yahawashi,
The water, yeah.
And though I have the gift of prophecy, and
though I'm a powerful prophet, though I can speak the different tongues and different languages, go ahead.
And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries.
And all mysteries. So you say, you know, the entire scriptures, all the breakdowns. What did Paul say?
And all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing.
Without brotherly love, Paul said, I don't have nothing. Right? Even I have all those different gifts and attributes. Without that, the basic commandments Yahawashi was teaching his disciples, without that, you have nothing, man. You have nothing, man. All right? You're trying to be, you know, super deep in the basic stuff you can't even see. Like Yahawashi told the Pharisees and Sadducees, Matthew 23, he said, what?
Matthew chapter 23 and verse 23. And it reads, Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Ye blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel.
And you guys, you strangle at a gnat, the small things, but you swallow a camel. See?
Yes.
You super deep with the small important things, judgment, mercy, and faith. You guys don't have it. The little things in the law, like loving your brother. Guys, you don't have that, man. You quote this law, that law, you a doctor of the law, but the basics, all right? And not being a damn hypocrite or actor, all right? That's what he said, follow after they say, but not after they do, for they say and do not. They're hypocrites, all right? So you got these other guys, you know, deep teachers or whatever, but they robbing brothers, man.
Yep.
Stealing from brothers, man. Like the whole IUIC situation with Kanai, whatever the case is. Using dudes for money and exploiting this dude and that dude. What did the Lord tell you about defrauding your brother? You so deep in the law, man. What does the law say about that, man? Okay? But you super deep. See, this what Paul was talking about, man. So Yahawashi was saying.
That's right.
small things that matter, man.
Yep.
With Yahawashi, the milk will get you to the kingdom. So I'm saying, Most High didn't say, you got to be super deep in order to make it on the chariots. The milk alone to get you on the chariots, man. You're an Israelite, you're praising the Most High, sincerity and truth. You're showing brotherly love and charity. Asking for forgiveness. Because there's going to be a lot of people that just believe on the name Yahawashi, and that's going to make it, man. Okay? Like Yahawashi said, your faith has made you whole. Okay? Your faith. It's like we were going into the Pharisees and Sadducees who were deep, super deep. Like Yahawashi said, in Matthew, the beginning of Matthew 23. Let me say it real quick.
Matthew 23.
Matter of fact, he said they enlarged the border of their garments. Right? They looked the part. They looked super righteous. Right? They sit in Moses' seat. But they're devils inwardly. They're full of dead men's bones.
Yep.
See? So it ain't about looking the part, man. You gotta play it.
Play the part.
You gotta play the part, man. Or else the Most High will cast you down in the midst of the congregation and expose you, man.
Yep.
Nobody wants that. Like you just had that guy smoking a damn blunt, just finished and through, man. Smoking a blunt, man. On Instagram, man. Dude ain't even doing this shit in secret. This dude doing it in broad daylight. He became what, a reprobate.
That's basically, and that's crazy because he was in the truth. So that's basically him partying on the Titanic. A sinking ship, he want to party on it now.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man? He's smoking on the Titanic. He's mopping the floors, trying to patch the holes. What are you doing, man? This place is through. It's done. Or you trying to make it here? You trying to be a rapper, some producer, whatever he's doing. You got the other dude trying to be a rock star. You trying to be Marilyn Manson, man?
Dude trying to be Marilyn Manson with his green hair.
Green hair.
That was spiritual too, because that joke on the wall, that demon that's the actual demon that's on it.
That's on him, yeah.
Yeah, that's the actual spirit that's actually on that guy, man. You out there pushing the word, bringing out the truth, and you're going to fall out. You're in the last lap. You just quit. That's crazy as shit.
If we use analogies of the sports world, if you have a basketball game that's fourth quarter, and the game is you down by 2 or whatever the case may be, whatever. You're not gonna give up at the end. You're gonna go out. You're gonna go that much harder to make it. And win. Get the victory. But these chicks are falling out in the fourth quarter. They saying, "Listen, coach, keep me on the bench. I'm done. I'm done."
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Now they back in the world, man.
Like we said, we just read that earlier. The whole world lies in wickedness.
Yeah.
There's nothing in the world, man. Like you had that Jake who raped his daughter. You saw that?
I didn't even see that.
The dude raped his 10-month-old daughter. And you saw the other Jake who left his
10 months?
Yeah, she died. And then you had the other Jake who left his daughter in the car because he didn't want to break open the car because he said he had the money to for the damages. So his daughter ended up dying too.
Jake, man. Wow.
This dude raped his 10-month-old daughter.
And the dude had to be sick and demented and twisted in the mind. He gotta have so many demons to do that, man.
He got mad demons. I'm really surprised if he had a microchip in his brain. You can't even put none past, because that don't even make no sense to me, man.
That don't.
What would possess a man to rape his 10-month-old daughter? What's going through that nigga's mind, man? What the is wrong with niggas, man? You niggas done fell, you done.
See, something going down with that protest. They got the firefighters. They probably burn something down.
Probably. They give a shit about anything, man.
Fine. Let Babylon burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Bard for ball, man. This place is through. This place is through. 2/3 wicked niggas is through, man. Cause that's off, man. I ain't gonna break your 10-month-old daughter. That's wicked as all hell.
So you got a beard too. You got a soft nerve, man.
He's supposed to be getting burned right now, man.
It said police in Pennsylvania arrested a man who was charged with the death of his 10-month-old daughter These were called blah blah blah. He said they found baby Zara and her 29-year-old father. The baby was taken to the hospital but died soon. He made searches for subjects such as if baby stops breathing, what if I don't hear the baby heart or beat? My baby isn't breathing. This nigga raped his 10-month-old daughter. I don't know, man. You might be a tear. That nigga might be a tear.
He might be a tear.
You might be a tear, man.
He just might be Esau, man.
You got to check that boy's genealogy. That dude might be an Edomite.
Because Jakes normally don't do shit like that. Even wicked 2/3 niggas.
Yeah, especially I mean, Jake was always wicked, but you know, Jake was doing wicked shit too. Matter of fact, was it Jeremiah 32, 35? Let's get that real quick, man. But that man, you know, Jake was doing wicked shit. That man might be Edomite too, man. There's a lot of tears out there too, man.
Yeah.
See? A lot of dudes, they just caught up on the color shit. Nah, there's a lot of these niggas that might be tears too.
Yeah, they might be tears. But Jake, still, like the scripture about to go into, Jake was still doing stuff like that back then.
Yeah.
He was sacrificing their kids, so Jake was always wicked as hell.
Yeah.
See? That's awful though.
Matter of fact, we got
He wasn't in the right state. He can't, man. Demons have to be on that dude heavy, man.
Heavy demons on that guy, man.
Yeah, I got it. Jeremiah 32 and 35. And they built the high places of Baal, which are in the